The views and opinions expressed in the following program are those of the hosts and guests, and not necessarily those of the staff or management of Worldwide Digital Broadcasting Corporation.
Whether she's walking the red carpet or doing interviews, you'll find her with celebrities and all the latest news. She's here, she's there, she's everywhere, she's always on the go. So sit back, relax, and get ready, 'cause it's the Corey Taylor Talks Show.
Hello everybody, and welcome to Corey Taylor Talks, live from Las Vegas, the #1 teen talk show. I am really so excited about today's show because we have an incredible singer on with us. And not only is he very, very talented, but he also seems like the most amazing guy, and he started an awesome movement. So I am truly so honored to have him on there. So, Lloyd, how are you?
I'm fantastic. It's an honor to be on your show.
Lloyd?
Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, now I can hear you. Thanks. Sorry about that. How are you, Lloyd?
It's an honor to be on your show. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much for being on. Truly, truly such an honor. And I think a lot of people know about you, and I've been getting a bunch of messages about you and everything. But for some of the people that don't maybe know much, why don't you introduce yourself and talk a little bit about what you do? Because not only, like I said, are you a singer, but you also do a lot of really cool things.
Well, thank you. I'd love to introduce myself. Well, my name is Lloyd Maz. I make what I consider alternative experimental rap because I do play instruments and sing in my music as well.
Right.
But I created a movement through my music called LOTL, stands for Leaders of the Lost, and that's an anti-suicide, anti-self-harm, anti-bullying, and anti-discrimination movement. It's become an outlet, actually, for people to really become a family and reach out to anybody if they're having a hard time or just make friends. And it's been an honor, and I'm really glad that they had contacted you. That just goes to show how loyal that they are, really trying to get us out there.
Oh yeah, for sure. And when they did, I really looked into you because a big part of my show, and actually the whole entire reason I started this show, was because I wanted to really be there for people and show like there are people out here for you that are here to listen, and you're not alone. And bullying is horrifying, but it unfortunately happens to everyone, and there are people here for you. So I think what you're doing is so awesome, and you truly are so talented, and that's why it got so much exposure, because everyone just loves to listen to you. You really have a great voice.
It's truly an honor, and it makes me very happy to learn how you found out about me, because I wasn't even aware until just now how you actually found me.
Oh, yeah. Well, your fans
That's
are
really
very
cool.
loyal. And how did you actually get started with singing and everything, and then how did you start the movement? Because it really has reached so far.
I've been into music for as long as I can remember, but I started playing trumpet when I was
really?
about 8. Yeah, about 8 years old, and I just really got into music. I started getting into heavier rock, and I went on tour with a couple bands here and there. But I wanted to make my own music and not rely on a band. So that's when I started making experimental rap. And the way that it really connected with people and I started a movement, over the years, more and more people just came up to me, whether it be in person or messaging online saying, hey, your music really helps me, or your music saved my life. And over the years that happened so much, I decided, well, you know what? That's exactly what music did for me. So it's an honor that I can do that for other people through music. And I just really branded and created that outlet for people, and it's just been taking off ever since.
Oh yeah, and what's really cool about your music too is it has like a deep meaning behind it, and it has some like really powerful lyrics. And of course, nowadays there's a lot of like little pop songs and stuff, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm a huge fan of those. But what's cool about your music is it's great and it's awesome to listen to, but it also has a really good meaning behind it, and that's so awesome.
That's the biggest compliment that I can get, because there's a lot of music out there that has no meaning. it doesn't
Right.
really do anything for anybody. It's just good in the ears.
Exactly. Now, what made you actually want to do like specific music like that and like really have a meaning behind it?
I'm a very big fan of hip hop and a very big fan of really almost every genre. And a lot of my influences don't even come from rap. But
Yeah.
rap is a very fun genre of music to make over everything. And it's really cool because I think in rap, the voice is one of the most important parts, and it's one of the most heard parts of the song.
Exactly.
So I really just, I had a natural thing for it because I really love writing poetry, and it really just clicked for me.
Well, that's awesome, and that's good that you found something that you loved, and not only did it to do it for fun, but you also made it so it could help people and really get a message out there. So that's a great thing you're doing, truly.
Thank you so much. And people do, I do get a lot of criticism and hate mail, but people seem to not realize that I didn't really choose to do this. It kind of just fell in my lap. That's what people basically branded my music in that category before I didn't really make the decision, you know what I mean?
Right.
But I'm honored.
No, and and for people to criticize you and stuff, that's just it's just horrible. But I understand though because it's happening everywhere, and it seems the more successful you are, the more people want to knock you down. So that's a good thing if you really think about it. But it's sad. But that's cool that you can show your fans too that you are still going through it and you're still helping them out there and still keeping your message going.
Absolutely. People just tend to mix the fact that music is my career in with my movement, and it's all about the whole, oh, well, you make money off of this, and you know what I mean? But I am a musician, and that is my career, so...
Exactly. No, people are just haters. But what's cool is you do have such amazing fans. I mean, like, people have even gotten tattoos and stuff. I mean, really, you have a huge dedicated fan base, and they really love you.
I love them more than they could even possibly understand. I've been at this so long before anybody would even listen to anything from me. So the fact that I do have this support now and how dedicated they are, it absolutely blows me away. I mean, the tattoos and everything, that I've dreamt of that my whole life.
Right.
And it's just insane to watch happen.
Well, they're very dedicated to you, but you are also, it's very obvious how dedicated you are to them as well. I mean, you do Facebook live streams every single week. Like, every time I go on Facebook, I'm like, oh, he's on doing a live stream. And you really talk to them and get to know them and share what's going on with your life. And that's a really cool thing. And unfortunately, a lot of artists don't necessarily think of their fans or are just like, oh, I'm too busy. But no, you take time out of your schedule and make sure that you do those. And that's really, really cool. So not only are they dedicated to you, you're very dedicated to them.
Oh, absolutely. You have to be. I mean, even on a, I really care about people, but even as a musician on the business side, if you're not appreciating the people who support what you do, chances are you won't really be able to do what you do much longer if you don't show them that you really do appreciate them.
Right. No, absolutely, and I completely agree, and that's why you're going far. And like I said, I mean, truly, we have had so many messages, and people are like, oh my gosh, thank you so much for having him on, and this is so cool. So, I mean, people absolutely adore you.
That's so amazing. I can't thank them enough, and I know they're listening, and I want to thank you guys more than anything.
Absolutely. And do you have like a coolest thing a fan has done for you, like something that really stood out to you?
Oh, wow. Actually, this is a pretty crazy story. There were people who were in my live stream, and they wanted to bid on something, an article of clothing I was wearing.
Oh.
They wanted the beanie that I was wearing on my head on the live stream.
Oh.
And they just started bidding on it in the live stream. and apparently somebody had won the bid and offered $600
Oh,
and
my goodness.
Yeah, they actually bought the beanie directly off my head for $600, and I was completely astonished.
Wow. No, that's super cool. I hope it wasn't like your favorite beanie that you didn't want to give up.
No, it's honestly, it's the biggest warming feeling that anybody would care that much
No, for
about
sure.
another human being.
Yeah. No, absolutely. That is, I mean, truly, that's a cool thing. I didn't know that at all. And honestly, I haven't heard of like anyone just starting a bidding thing. That's really an awesome thing.
Well, I think the reason that they're so dedicated and willing in that sense is because they know that any money I make goes directly back into the music to grow everything that we've created.
Right. No, absolutely. So not only are they giving to you, but you're giving back to them tenfold for sure. Well, Lloyd, actually, I believe we're going to be playing one of your songs, and when we come back, we'll be talking about the song, and you could give us some of the what's going on and how you came up with this song, okay?
Oh, that's so interesting. Thank you so much.
All right, awesome. So here we go.
Was the one that I was waiting for to wake me up when I was lost inside a world that broke me down enough to keep me stuck inside a box with no emotion left. I was drowning in a bottle, feeling like the rest of all the people breaking hearts because they couldn't feel, for all the people feeling broken because they couldn't heal, for all the suicidal kids that left because it's real to have a pain that's strong enough to make you close the deal and give up on yourself when everything has fallen and you have no one to help, when everything is tainted and you lost the way you felt, when everything was perfect and a kiss that made you melt. I know the way you feel, I know it's all too real, you know I'll always be there to fight when you cannot bear the pain we all have inside, the reasons we run and hide, 'cause I sold my soul for you, I sold my soul for you. Drug abuse and lonely habits start to settle in when you're fighting in a battle that you cannot win. People start to fade away that mean the world to you. Times are changing, start to question everything you knew. Everything that brought you happiness becomes a source of pain inside that grabs a hold of you to run its course. Withering away, you do the best that you can do to free your mind and break away from what's inside of you. Even though you know you're worth more, that person stole a piece of you that everyone adored, that part of you that made you different from the rest of us. You shed your skin and watch that part of you begin to rust. I know the way you feel, I know it's all too real, you know I'll always be there to fight when you cannot bear the pain we all have inside, the reasons we run and hide, 'cause I sold my soul for you, I sold my soul for you. I told you from the start I sold my soul for you, because whatever that you're going through, I'm going too. Just because I use my voice to guide you through the rain doesn't mean we're any different. I still feel the pain, I still feel the way you do with every line I write. I still fight off my demons when I'm alone at night. I don't do this for the fun and I'm not chasing fame. I don't need a million people screaming out my name. This music is what saves my life, and I hope I'm saving yours and you get through the night. Whatever that you're going through, I hope you find the light. I'm just here to push you further and make sure you fight. So when you feel like you're falling, come grab my hand and we will fight. I know it's all too real, you know I'll always be there to fight when you cannot bear times we run head high, 'cause I sold my soul for you. I sold my soul for you.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, cool. So, now that was an amazing song. What was the actual inspiration for that song?
That song, I really just wanted to put into song form the brokenness that I've had to feel, and I still do feel. But I also wanted to keep a positive message in there to let other people know that I have felt like this, and I still do feel like this at times, and you're not alone. So that's one thing I like to do in my songs is when I talk about sad stuff that has to do with me, it's one thing to relate in that sense, but I also try to end the song in a positive manner.
Right. Well, no, and I completely agree with that, and that's what really is so powerful about you, because it's not like, oh, just every now and then you do like something with meaning behind it. Like, no, like truly, you try to make every single thing you do about being positive and spreading hope and showing people that they're not alone, and that's a really, really special thing, and that takes a special person to even be able to do that. So, I mean, really, kudos to you for doing that.
Thank you so much. I think the world needs more of that.
I don't think so. But you not only once again, the tone of your voice and everything, like the way you rap, it's truly beautiful. And a lot of people, when they rap and stuff, it's very harsh and everything, and that's cool. That's their own style. But like, you have a great tone and everything. I mean, really an amazing, perfect for rapping, singing, everything. But you really have a great voice.
I love that. That's such a good compliment because I know how important it is to have your own tone when it comes to rap.
Right, and you do, and you have it. You have a very unique tone as well, and it stands out from the crowd for sure.
That's amazing.
And do you have like an ultimate goal? Like, what would be your absolute ultimate goal with your career? Because I mean, you've done a lot already, but do you have like a really big thing that you want to achieve?
I don't ever want to be stuck in the category of rapper. I just want to be known as a musician, and I don't really see a cap off limit with the type of music I make. My goals are pretty high. I don't really have a ceiling that I look at. I plan to be playing arenas. I don't ever want to be cut off when it comes to venues, because there are smaller venues and bigger venues for different popularity statuses of musicians.
Absolutely.
And I don't plan to be the one stuck in that 500 capacity or 2,000 capacity venue. I plan to play arenas.
Oh, and I really believe you. I think you'll be playing stadiums, never mind arenas, stadiums for sure.
I promise I won't stop. I will, until the day I die, I will be fighting to make sure that happens.
Yeah, and you know, I gotta ask, because a lot of people they find it difficult, especially singing, or rapping or anything like that. A lot of people find it very hard to make it in that industry, and I find that sometimes they give up pretty quickly and stuff because it's hard. It's very demanding, and people are very harsh on you. So what advice do you have for people that want to start getting into the industry? Because you really have been so great, and you're so gracious with everything, and you're handling it very well. But I imagine it was hard to get into. So what advice do you have for people?
You're 100% right. It's very difficult, and especially nowadays, because the way that the internet has morphed this world, everybody wants to be a rapper now.
Right.
And it's so crazy because I started this over 7 years ago, and I moved back home, and I couldn't even go to a corner store without running into somebody else who was trying to be a rapper.
Right.
And the one thing that I would tell people is be yourself always. Like, do not try to morph your sound to what people are going to like. Just be yourself. Stay humble about it no matter how far you get with it, and do not give it up. Because I'm telling you, after over 7 years of going after this, I had to wake up every day and tell myself, this is yours, you got this. And that's the only way that you can keep going for the length of time that I had gone for. I mean, there are people I look up to in the rap industry who took 15 years to finally get noticed. Not even where they want to be, just noticed enough to actually be able to do it for a living. So just don't give up and always just be yourself.
Definitely. I completely agree, and that's great advice. Now, did you find, because I find sometimes too that also parents aren't always necessarily supportive, and I understand sometimes because they understand how difficult it is. Were your parents supportive of everything, or did you really have to kind of go on your own to do it?
That's actually a great question. I was raised by my grandmother, and she's always been really supportive of things I've done, but her fear of me being okay in life after she is gone, it kind of overpowered her support for my music. So her support for my music wasn't really that strong, and still isn't. But my actual birth parents have been nothing but supportive and amazing about my entire climb in this career.
Right. Well, they really should be, because I mean, you have gone so far already, and people really look up to you, and the fan base you have, like I said before, are just incredible. So I mean, they can really see how great you're doing.
And I could never, I don't think there will ever be a time that I could fully explain to the people who do support me how much that means to me. And it's incredible, because I know how far it's come, and I know the blood, sweat, and tears and all the dirt that went into it, but I still know I have a lot more to go.
Oh yeah, but you will, and you will go super, super far, like crazy far. You already are on your way completely, so definitely.
And that's because of them. I mean, I do take credit for the work, but as far as I go with this career and my life, I fully put that in the hands of the people who support me, and I completely thank them for that. I can't take credit for how far I get, only a little bit for the work, but they're the ones that power it.
No, absolutely, but I think that you do a lot of the work, and what's cool about you is you are so humble, but you've put a lot of work into it, and it's a true dedication, and it's a hard career path. And I mean, yes, the fans, of course, are so very important, but it also goes to you, too, and you really dedicating your time and effort and putting everything into it. It's a difficult thing, so you got to give yourself some credit, too, because you're doing great things.
Absolutely. I definitely take credit for the work. I do have an amazing team behind me, though, and I'm so grateful that they had found me, because the amount of support that we do have now has skyrocketed since my team has found me. There was somebody who had found me. Her name's Heather, and I have so much to thank her for. We would not be in this position right now if she never found me and took it upon herself to essentially start working for me. And there are a team of people that she gathered herself, and now I have this wonderful team in my corner, and they all essentially work for me, but they don't get paid to do it. And it's just an honor, and we would not be here right now if it wasn't for them and what they do every day. I mean, I'm looking at my Facebook right now, and our post reach for this week is 3 million.
Wow.
And that's not only from the people supporting and posting things everywhere, but those people supporting and posting things everywhere, the majority of them wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for my team. So I really have to thank them.
Oh, yeah, and that's an important thing, to have a great team behind you. And unfortunately, a lot of people can't get one, but that just shows how talented you are and how professional you are, that you can have a great team like that. And that's a really cool thing.
It's an honor, the fact that I'm able to talk to you and have this interview right now. And I went on your website, and I heard your theme song come on, and I got so happy because it was so cool.
Oh, yeah, thank you. I know, that's really cool. And I think we're going to go take a quick commercial break, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to play another one of your songs, and then we're going to talk more about your songs, because we have 3 more songs to play, everyone, so get ready, because they're awesome, and I'm so excited. But we're going to take a quick commercial break, Lloyd, if that's okay with you, and then we're going to come back with the song.
Sounds beautiful. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you, Lloyd.
I left your keys up on the dashboard. Try to hide, but I can see through. You don't love me like you used to. Burning inside, know I'm about to lose you. When you do it, make it quick, love. Don't you dare give me the chance to break down in front of you. I heard the other boys had their way, say it ain't true. I can feel you about to leave now. Kiss me like I'm gonna lose you. Make love like we used to. Give me one more chance, let me use you. How you gonna walk away now? After everything we've been through. One last chance, let me feel you. I'm moving on. 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 You're still not home, it's getting late now. You're not picking up my calls, I can't believe you. Voicemail sounds sad now. Try to hide it, but I know my crying bleeds through. It's 3 a.m., I'm gonna lay down. 2 hours later, crossing bed, told her I hate you. By the time morning comes, I'm packed and I'm on the run. Told my mama I'd be home soon. I can feel you about to leave now. Kiss me like I'm gonna lose you. Make love like we used to. Give me one more chance, let me use you. How you gonna walk away now? After everything we've been through. Make me feel that love like you used to. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. I'm moving on.
And that was Moving On, and that was a beautiful song, Lloyd. That was absolutely beautiful.
Thank you so much. That's one I'm really proud of, and I'm glad about the response that I got when I released that.
Yeah, and that shows your singing voice. That shows how great of a singer you are, truly. And I see all those people that are putting you in just the rapper category. That shows them right there. That was a beautiful song, and your voice was stunning in that.
Thank you so much.
You know, absolutely. So what was the inspiration for that particular song?
That song was actually about there was a girl that I have lived with who I was in love with and together for about 5 years, and
Oh wow.
it's just one of those relationships that they just fail right from underneath of you, and you don't even realize it's going on until it happens.
Right.
And one day things just really switched, and I had to pack up all my stuff and move on back to my grandma's house.
So was it difficult for you to write that song? Or was it a good thing to be able to get it out? Because I find that a lot of people answer that differently. So is it, like, good for you to do it, or is it hard, do you find?
It was very hard, but it was probably one of the best things that ever happened to me. We are on good terms now, so I don't mean that in any offense to her, but it really allowed me to lock myself away, be alone, and work on my career.
Right, no, of course, and I think everything happens for a reason, and that was a beautiful song, so if nothing else came from at least that, we got a beautiful, beautiful song that I think a lot of people could relate to, for sure.
Oh, absolutely. I've had a lot of people say that helps them, and I hope it continues to help people going through breakups.
Yes, for sure, 100%. And what's the actual writing process? Because I know you just said that you lock yourself away and focus on your career. So what is your actual writing process? How do you do that?
Well, sometimes things just come to me and I have to jot them down, and later on they become words in a song. Or I'll write a poem. But for the most part, in the rap sense, I'll either make an instrumental myself or work with another producer who had presented an instrumental to me. And the way that I write best is listening to the instrumental and really listening to it as if it's telling me what to write about, because I like to vibe to the sound. And what normally happens is it motivates me in a certain direction of what I want to write, and it just starts coming to me. And that's the way I like to write the best, because it just flows out, because it's all natural. They're real emotions, real feelings, real thoughts. So it comes out so easy.
Right. No, that makes really good sense. I've never written a song or even thought about it, so I think that's interesting to know that you listen to the instrumental first. Then that's a great point too, for it to help you, for sure. That's a great point.
Absolutely. Definitely have to get into the character of the song.
Right. And do you write it all on your own, or do you work with other writers sometimes, or is it just you?
No, I would never let anybody write lyrics for me. I feel like if somebody's hearing my voice and I'm portraying these words that are coming out of my mouth, I feel like they should be my words. I don't ever want anybody to look at me, see words coming out of my mouth, and tie them to me and love me for those words, and they're not my words. You know, so I would never let anybody write lyrics for me.
No, that's a great point. I never thought of it that way, but that's a great point, and that's that's huge talent to be able to write all your own music. I mean, goodness gracious, that's got to be hard to be able to get that much inspiration, but to be able to keep that up, that's really awesome. You should be very, very proud of yourself, Lloyd.
Thank you so much. When writer's block hits, that's the only bad part, because you never know how long it's going to last.
How do you get over writer's block? Because that's gotta happen often, I'm sure. You can't always be inspired by every single thing. How do you get over it?
It's kind of a little process. If you hit a writer's block, you kind of have to try to force yourself, and it's either going to work or it's not going to work. So you either wait it out or push yourself until you push yourself out of it. One of my favorite artists in rap, actually, as soon as he signed a record deal, finally, after years of working so hard, he had one of the biggest writer's blocks that he'd ever had, and it was right after he signed his record deal, and he went through a big depression over it.
Oh, yeah. Which artist was that?
That was Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Wow. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I know a lot about him, because I do look up to him in a sense. We actually started rapping around the same exact time, which is pretty funny.
Cool. So you're going to be right out there next to him very soon.
Oh, let's hope.
Would you say he's your favorite artist, or do you have another artist or multiple artists that you really looked up to?
I have so many artists I look up to from multiple genres. As far as rap, though, I mean, I listen to a lot of Outkast, Ludacris, DMX. One of my current favorite rappers is Ritz, and I think he's very underrated.
Yeah, I was
But,
just
he's
gonna say
actually-
I don't think I've ever heard of him.
Yeah, he's signed to Strange Music, and he's so underrated. He does a lot of double time rapping, but you can really understand what he's saying, and he's not just saying nonsense. So it's really cool. He's actually playing here in Colorado in March, and I'm going to try my absolute hardest to open up for that show.
Oh, that'd be awesome, Lloyd. I bet you could do it. You get your fans to do a whole campaign around it.
Absolutely.
I'm sure they could definitely make it happen. Everyone would be like, he'd be like, whoa, blown away by it.
As soon as I find out who's running the show, I don't know if it's going to be Live Nation or who, but as soon as I find out, I mean, I'll do whatever I have to do because I really look up to him. I'll have my fans blow his management up or just
Yes.
whoever is in charge.
And his Facebook, everything, get to him. Not only his management, get to himself as well, because he'd be
Absolutely.
overwhelmed by everyone for sure.
That's one thing about me too. I won't go to the artists that I look up to. I will not go to their shows because it's a mental thing. I want to meet my idols on an artist to artist respect level, you know?
No, that's a cool thing. I would meet them in any sense. If I had to go out of my way, if I had to follow them, I will. I want to meet them. But no, I know a lot of people too. It's a scary thing to meet your favorite artist as well, or favorite any type of celebrity, because you have such a perfect picture of them, and then you meet them, and sometimes they are that, and they're great, but sometimes they're also not the best. So that's a...
Oh, absolutely.
it's a tough
That's
thing.
terrifying.
Oh yeah. Who would you say is the coolest person you've met?
It's really, for me, it's really because I'm an artist as well, and I look up to them. I need to be more involved. If I go to one of their shows as a fan, and I either don't get to talk to them or I do get to talk to them for a very short minute and get treated just like a fan, that'll actually probably send me into some small depression when I go home. I can't just go to their show, watch them, and then leave. That's not enough for me. So.
Yeah. No, that's a great point. I gotta say, I met One Direction before, and it was because I was like, oh yeah, it will be perfect, and you had this huge picture in your head, and they were great and they were nice, but it was like, well, dang it, that wasn't how I wanted it to go. So I understand completely.
Right.
And so you said you're hoping to open up for him. I really believe you will. But are you planning on going on tour anytime soon?
I want to tour. If I could, I would just tour 24/7. The only thing with me is, I mean, I've put myself in debt over the years because any job I've had, I've poured every penny into my music to get this far. So I don't currently have enough money to fund my own tour. I am waiting on a record label offer. They're working on the contract right now, so I'm really hoping that comes through soon so I can have the help I need, because so far I've done everything virtually myself. My photography, my music videos. I mean, I've had help here and there, but I've done everything virtually. The editing of my music videos, everything I've done. So I just really would love to have the help so I can go out on tour and do these things.
Oh, and I'm sure you will, because it's a very expensive career to have for sure, and it doesn't just happen overnight. And you lose a lot of money, and you pour your heart and soul out into it. But I am positive, Lloyd, that it will come back to you very, very soon, because it seems to be already. Everyone just seems to absolutely adore you. So
I definitely see it happening very, very shortly. I'm an impatient person, but I've learned to be patient through this career, so I know it's coming, and that's enough for me, as long as I keep working.
No, you definitely have to be, but it's easier said than done, for sure. Well, I think we're going to play another song, and then when we come back, we're going to talk, of course, about the song, but also I got some fun questions for you. So because we've been doing all serious stuff, so let's ask some fun questions so your fans really get to know you, okay?
Oh, of course. Absolutely.
Awesome. So we're going to play another song, and then we're going to come back, so everyone stick around.
vivid when all the clouds are dark. But when I met you, I melted because you stole my heart. Nobody else could make it happen, but you have a spark inside your soul I never thought that I'd find. So now I'm losing control of my emotions while they're spilling now. I know you love me, ain't a need for you to spell it out. You brought me back to life and I don't know if I can heal, but at least I'm alive enough to know it's real. I can see your face, I can feel your veins drown. I need your escape, take me away from here now. Even when I wake, I still dream about you, drowning while I ache. I give you my soul to take. I can see your face, I can feel your veins drown. I need your escape, take me away from here now. Even when I wake, I still dream about you, drowning while I ache. I give you my soul to take. You're nothing like the other girls that try to get inside. Plus I know you so well, as if I read your mind. You're the only one I'm proud to tell the world you're mine. You know I'm worth it cause I'm nothing like those other guys. I see your beauty and I know to have you is a prize. All it takes is someone real to open up their eyes. I can be the one to guide you through a world of lies. I just hope that when you hear this that you realize I can see your face, I can feel your veins drown. I need your escape, take me away from here now. Even when I wake, I still dream about you, drowning while I ache. I give you my soul to take. I can see your face, I can feel your veins drown. I need your escape, take me away from here. I can see your face, I can feel your veins drown. I need your escape, take me away from here now. Even when I wake, I still dream about you, drowning while I ache. I give you my soul to take.
And that was After You. Another great song, Lloyd. You're just filled with great songs.
That's actually one of my all-time favorites that I've made.
Oh, so would you say that was your favorite song then that you do?
I would say creativity-wise, that's probably my favorite.
Oh, gotcha. So what's so special about that song? Like, what makes you really love that song?
The meaning behind it, it not only meant a lot, but it's kind of a brain trip, and just the way that I did the hook to the melody of the instrumental, I was really excited about it.
Well, that's what's cool, like, because your music, it's very easy to the ear, and it's great music that people love, but it's unique, and that's what's special about it, too, and it really is this whole new genre that you create, but it can fit into anywhere, and that's a really cool thing to do.
That's awesome.
Now, I have some fun questions for you, Lloyd, okay?
Absolutely.
Okay, so what is your favorite pizza topping?
Ooh, that's difficult. I mean, you know what? Actually, that's not too difficult. I like on my pizza sweet peppers and onions.
Ah. See, I'm a cheese gal. I can't do much on my pizza.
Yeah, I'll eat almost anything that is supposed to be food in this world, so it's pretty easy for me.
Oh, gotcha. And what's your favorite ice cream flavor?
Favorite ice cream flavor? Ooh. I mean, they have some pretty exotic flavors.
Yes, they do. There's a lot.
If it comes down to a quick decision, I'd probably say either chocolate or cookies and cream.
Gotcha. Pretty classic ones. Those are good. Stick with the basics.
Absolutely.
Yes. And if you could have any superpower, what would it be and why? But just one. You can't have multiples.
I think I would want to be able to fly.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
You could say teleport, but I think the whole experience of flying would just be so much cooler.
Oh yeah, I agree completely. And if you could have dinner with anybody dead or alive, who would it be?
Ooh, that is, oh my god. I think one person would be Billy Idol.
Oh. Yeah, why him? Do you look up to him a lot?
I love Billy Idol, and he was always such, I don't know how to say it without coming off in a weird way, but he was the biggest ladies' man, and he did nothing but just rock 24/7.
Right. No, that's a great one. I've asked that question to a lot of people. I don't think I ever got him before, so that's a good one. And who is your celebrity crush?
A celebrity crush. You know, I had the biggest crush on Alicia Keys forever, since I was a really young kid. That may still ring true, especially seeing what she's doing nowadays, really helping people. But also there's an artist named Halsey, and I've been told by a lot of... She's wonderful, isn't she?
She's amazing. She really is.
I've been told by a lot of people that support me that she's like the female version of me, and she does a lot of things that I do.
I could see that for
cool.
sure. No, definitely. That's a great... You know what? Maybe one day you guys could duet or something.
I would love to. And on top of that, she's just gorgeous.
Yeah, that could be the whole song. And then this one, it's a little off base. I like asking this question. Do you believe in ghosts?
That is such a... See, that's such an on-the-fence question, because I kind of do, but I'm not the type of person that will say for sure I believe in something unless I really experience something that will, I won't support something or say, yes, this exists, if I don't fully know,
Yeah, no, I agree.
I'd like to believe.
Well, I will tell you they are real, so I'll tell you that. And what is your favorite TV show?
That is hilarious, because I hardly ever watch TV. The only time I watch TV is when I sit down to eat for a few minutes, and it's usually Family Guy or Futurama.
Well, ones that you could just turn on any time, so that's cool.
Absolutely. It's like always on.
Yes, that's true. It really is. It's on all the time. Well, that is pretty much all the questions I got for you, Lloyd. So why don't you tell everyone where they can find you, where they can get a hold of you, where they can listen to your music and everything?
You can actually find most of my important social media links on LloydMaz.com. That's LLOYDMAZ. And Facebook is just Facebook.com/Lloyd Maz. That's my page I use the most out of anything.
Okay, so pretty easy to find you.
Absolutely.
I just Googled and I found everything about you, so it's easy. And, well, thank you truly so much, Lloyd. You are amazing. Your movement is incredible, and you're so talented, and it truly was an honor to have you on.
Oh, it's been an honor to be on your show. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, thank you. And our last song we're going to be playing on the outro is Dancing with the Moon. So can you give us a little background on that real quick before we go?
Absolutely. Anybody out there who hears this song, I want you to know, when things are going bad for you, it seems like they're never going to get better, as if the sun is setting for you. Don't let anything or anybody steal your light. If the sun sets for you, dance with the moon instead.
Awesome. I love it. Well, thank you truly so much, Lloyd. You're incredible. Everyone, please go check him out. Follow him everywhere and everything he does. I will continually follow you, so thank you once again so much, Lloyd.
Thank you so much. Chase your dreams.
Thank you. And thank you guys so much for watching. And remember, never give up, always believe, and you will achieve. Thank you, and God bless.
distant as I look to the stars. Blank stares so empty, slowly tear me apart. Eat away at my heart, knowing I can never be the one from the start. Knowing I can never live in the shadow. I never wanna be another lover, stuck in the moment, frozen forever. But I dream so vivid, I see a path that I walk, so I live it. I became so weak, I admit it. Let myself down, shaking, so timid. So I can't turn back now, walking my path to a light so gloom. You'll never steal my light, I shine too bright, cause when the sun sets I'm dancing with the moon. Let's go. I know if I fight, I will become one with the moonlight, riding the sun till it's empty, empty. I'm ready to go now, cause when the sun sets I'm dancing with the moon. I know if I fight, I will become one with the moonlight, riding the sun till it's empty, empty. I'm ready to go now, cause when the sun sets I'm dancing with the moon. As I wave my hand to a new world, make peace with the ones who left me. Find grace in a place that helped see into a life that I kept unhealthy. Fight hard through the current of a dead sea. Make it out, but you're never gonna see me. The other side now is calling my name, and I'm feeling the blame for the people that I let see. A side of life without my face to welcome you along. Open your eyes, I've been out here swimming all along. So put those headphones on, you'll find me in a song. You always said you needed room, well now I'm gone and I'm dancing with the moon. I know if I fight, I will become one with the moonlight, riding the sun till it's empty, empty. I'm ready to go now, cause when the sun sets I'm dancing with the moon. I know if I fight, I will become one with the moonlight, riding the sun till it's empty, empty. I'm ready to go now, cause when the sun sets I'm dancing with the moon. This is my life now. No longer will I fall to cowardice behavior or hide behind a lie. I know who I am and who I will grow to be. Stay clear of my path, I'm dancing with the moon. I know if I fight, I will become one with the moonlight, riding the sun till it's empty, empty. I'm ready to go now, cause when the sun sets I'm dancing with the moon. I know if I fight, I will become one with the moonlight, riding the sun till it's empty, empty. I'm ready to go now, cause when the sun sets I'm dancing with the moon.